Okay, so for today, we will be talking about Instagram API. So for our project Instagram API, we will deal with handling the base of creation, editing, and deletion or crude of individuals' posts and the images. We're not going to use scaffolds here because we want to build competency and understand how the bits work. So if you have Git, it's already run in our machine. So to run the Git, you just need to initiate your repository and how to build your application. So what is Git? You should already have Git installed in your machine. So in Git, you just type in command git int, and you have now a brand new empty repository. So Git can commit. It's like you need a hand friend now. Let's navigate over to our journey. Controller post, controller RB, and add a controller action. So like these are examples of a code that how to create CRUD, but you also can create CRUD in Java. Since if you did Java programming 1, programming 2, it's easier to understand this. Like add a name and add a course. Like add your name, like a profile. And there's like a menu for create, delete, add, update. Like for example, our student, like if you need to update your portal, like add and drop, that's like update. And these are just examples, but you can do it in Java, either HTML2 can be, and or other any code. So there, this is like an example code. So for our Instagram API, we have an overview. So the Instagram graph is a collection of Facebook graph endpoints that allows apps to access data in Instagram professional accounts, both business and creator. If you are unfamiliar with the Facebook graph API, you can read our graph API documentation before proceeding. So we have a graph documentation. And for our app users, Instagram professional accounts are accessed indirectly through Facebook accounts. So your app users must have Facebook account when signing in, like that connected to Instagram. So these requirements apply to all users, even those who have a role on your app or a role on a business that has claimed your app. So in the authorization, endpoint authorization is handled through features, permissions, and features. Before your app can use endpoint to access your users' Instagram data, you must first request all permission required by those endpoints from the app user. The app user then grants those permissions to your app. Once granted, you can query the endpoints to access the user's data. Note that a permission only allows to data created by user who granted the permission. There are a few endpoints that allow apps to access data not created by the app user, but the accessible data is limited and public, so you can request permissions from app users by implementing Facebook login. App users have a role on your app. You can grant any request permission. App users who do not have a role on your app can only grant permissions and features have been approved to your app process. So here is a walkthrough of our Instagram app. So first you need to go to developers.com, Facebook. There is like a new policy in Facebook developers. So here is you just click this, add a new app, and it will show for everything else. There are 3 choices, but click this. And you like create an app like InstaG test app. And here's an example on how we did it. And input your desired app, display, name, create. It's already been shown here. We made it a PDF, so it will be understandable since it's a 3 to 5 minutes video only. After that, you should be seeing the developers interface. And after that, you go to the navigate settings, basic, add platform. After that, click website, since we're going to use website and not a phone, but we can use this, but it will take a lot of time. After that, type your URL and save changes. After that, find this Instagram basic display and click setup. After that, you need to click the create app and type a name, create app, and there will be a link and you need to put all the URL, everything, and save changes. After that, you can add and remove testers so that we can add or remove, so we can gain and find user token. After that, on the next page you can see add Instagram testers. After that, you must have a working Instagram account, or if not, you create and type it there. So you should be able to see a pending account since it's pending. Next, go to the Instagram website, click this icon. After that, in your profile page, click the gear icon here to go to the settings. After that, click apps and website, and click tester invites, and you need to accept it. After that, the pending has been removed. After that, click the basic display, after creating the Instagram basic display, we have a generate token, and here we can generate the token, and our Instagram basic display has been made. After that, you log in to the Instagram account that you are used a tester, and your window will pop out automatically. After logging in, you will see this authorized, and that's it. After that, you can generate your token and have some per new copy. And that's the end of our workthrough. Thank you for listening.